Disappointing that we did not finish that game off, and we felt we had a really good opportunity to win that football game, and we didn't get that done. Hats off to BYU. They battled. They came out strong. They came out physical. It was a good game right off the bat, all the way through, and they battled, and then they responded when needed to respond after the little bit of the momentum shift going into the fourth quarter. First off, I want to just say our prayers for their corner, who I've heard is doing okay from what Coach Sataki said to me after the game. So that's a positive there. But our guys battled hard. I think we have a really good football team, and I think we have a chance to do some really cool things moving forward, and I'm excited about that. Can't wait to get back out there on Monday on the practice field, and can't wait for Saturday's game at home against San Diego State. And I really do hope and expect that we have 50,000 people to watch this team play, because our guys will not let anyone down. So with that being said, I'll take any questions. Yeah, Michael.
Your team was able to come back and make the game of it and really threaten BYU. Does that give you hope and optimism moving forward?
I mean, I think the fact that, our quarterback went, I think, 36 for 45 for 360 yards. The fact that we ran the ball for 20 times for 100 yards. The fact that, Barry Hill and Drake and Michael Wiley were able to do what they were able to do. We had a lot of playmakers make plays. That gives me a lot of hope on offense. On defense, the fact that, when we're in a situation where we pin them down 18, and we break through for a safety, followed by a great kick return, followed by a great, a touchdown, followed by a 2-point play. I know our defense is going to be really salty and really good. The fact that they had confidence in us when we went for it on fourth down in our own territory 2 different times, and there was no hesitation by the defensive staff, by the defensive coordinator, by the players, that we were willing to do that, gives me a lot of confidence moving forward. But the result wasn't where we wanted it to be, and we're going to battle. And I believe that we have a good enough football team in that locker room to have a really good season. Without looking at the film, I would say he did a lot of things that were pretty good. But there were some things that we could improve upon. We certainly can't take 4 sacks. We took sacks that knocked us out of 2 out of field goal range, 2 out of possible go-for-it situations. We can't do that. We had a couple guys open in the end zone, wound up having a misread here or misread there, which we need to improve upon. But you want to talk about a kid that battled. I mean, this guy's got 4 years of football left in him, and he battled his tail off. And I can't tell you, this is not easy. Go to a neutral site with 50-something thousand people in an NFL stadium. I think it said 54,000, and be able to go down and still battle and battle and battle. I feel really, really good about the way Gunnar played tonight. Well, I can't really necessarily grade them without watching the film, but I can tell you that, we ran the ball for 5 yards a clip, which is pretty good. We went forward in short yardage situations. We were 100% in short yardage, which is a credit to the offensive line. I think we had 5 of those, 2 4th and 1s, 3 3rd and 1 or 2s where we ran the football. I thought that we pass protected really well. We need to know how to get rid of the ball sometimes. But I would say those sacks that occurred, maybe one of them was up front. The rest of us, we got to do a better job knowing what's coming. And I'll take the blame on that. I got to call better plays there.
You script plays. Was a 4th and 1 on the first drive something that you were going to go for?
No, I was not going to go for it, but probably this afternoon. But when I looked out there and I saw that we had to go that far, and I know how hard our team practiced, I said, there's no way they're going to stop us. And when it happened again and we had to go that far, I said, there's no way they're going to stop us. We've got a 6'4" quarterback who weighs over 230 pounds, and if he can't get that much, that's a problem. We got a center and guards that are confident in the guys behind them, and there was no doubt that we were going to make that. And I would do that all over again. And, we need to do that. Like it's football, and it's a situation in the same way why we punted. Well, we punted because it wasn't the right decision to go for it on 4th and 8 on the 38-yard line. And we were able to put them down on the 1-yard line. So we're going to try to make those decisions every time. Each game will be different. But I feel really confident in our team to be able to make those plays.
Was there a miscommunication at all on the interception?
No, there was a misread in coverage. The backside safety rolled over the top, and they went to post high, and I think Gunner thought it was going to be 2 and thought it was going to stay in 2 shell, and just read one guy, and the backside safety made the play there. And it was a good football play by BYU. They disguised it well. They did a very nice job disguising their coverages tonight, and that caused us some early discussions on the sideline, and then we were able to take it from there.
What did you learn about this team finally going up against somebody else?
I love our guys. I love our team. These guys, you should have heard them in the locker room. They could not be more excited about practice on Monday. Could not be more excited about practice on Monday. Could not be more excited about the opportunity to get back out there. We played a good football team. BYU's won 12 of the last 13 games. And we were right there and had plenty of opportunities. And left some points on the board, which we're not happy about. And I know that's very rare, right, for us to do that. I think we were 2 for 4 in field goals. We got a great field goal kicker. We're going to be 100% in that situation. And then it's a 24-22 game at the end, and we'll see what happens. But we can't make the plays we made, but I learned that our guys are going to fight till the very end. You should have seen, there was no doubt we were going to get the onside kick if you asked any member of that sideline, and there was no doubt we were going to score with 49 seconds left to tie the game, and we all knew what 2-point play we were going to call. So that's what I love about our team. I love where we're headed, and can't tell you how proud of the guys, the way they handle themselves in that locker room.
With Gunner taking the majority of the quarterback snaps, is he kind of the guy moving forward, or what's the plan for the quarterback situation?
Yeah, we'll have to watch the film on it. I think Gunner played really well. Will did a nice job when he went in. Will did a nice job. It was just a situation where Gunner got pretty streaky and pretty hot there at the end of the second quarter, and I just didn't see a reason. Initially, the second drive or so, I was going to go back to Will in the second half, but I really liked the way we were moving the football, even though the points weren't necessarily reflecting it. So we'll see how they practice this week. But, if you're going to go out there and have 141 quarterback rating in your first game you've ever started, be tough not to play Gunner right now.
Jim, can you talk specifically about the energy you had maybe throughout the game? It just looked like it was, compared to the last few years, it looked really good.
My energy or the sideline? Oh. Yeah, I would hope that they were, I can't, I don't think we're the same team. We're nothing like what we were. There was none of us that were here. There's whatever it might be, 148 of us that were never apart. We have about 200 people that work in Lowell Stevens. About 148 of us arrived December 28th and beyond. So it's really hard for me to compare, and I really don't want to. We just want to compete, and I love the way our guys battled, and I love the energy and the fight. And I could just tell you, I looked at J.B. Brown with 48 seconds left after we lined up to kick a field goal. And I said, JB, we're going to make this field goal, we're going to onside kick, and we're going to win this game. And he goes, I know. And when you have that type of passion and that type of energy, it didn't work out. But these guys love Coach Brown. They love our coaches. They love the assistant coaches. They love their teammates. And we're going to be a pretty good football team.
Obviously not the result you wanted, but how was your first game as head coach?
Disappointing. I could have done a better job. I should have called a better game earlier. And, that won't happen again, I don't hope. I think we need to be better in the, in certain play calling opportunities in terms of the game as a head coach. I think, honestly, when the game gets started, I probably play more role of offensive coordinator of calling the game, and that's where my brain is, other than timeouts and game management and decision-making of punts and field goals. But, I want to do a better job coaching this team, and I do appreciate the way our team handled it all, though.
What was your read on your guys when it was 21-3 and it was make or break time?
No flinch at all. We drove right back down. We had a great drive. missed a field goal, had a great drive, made a field goal, had a good drive, got down to the 30-yard line, took a sack, went to a situation where we had to punt it, coffin corner punt, and put the ball on the 1-yard line. And there was, honestly, I don't think there was a doubt in my mind that the defense was going to create a safety on that play. I mean, they came out there with such a energy and passion when we were backed up, that or when they were backed up, I should say, that it was pretty cool. And it was a pretty cool response by our offense after that, starting with the special teams return. That was a true complementary football part of the game. But, you know, we're going to keep working at it. Hats off, though. I want to continue to say it. I mean, BYU came ready to play, and they overcame a pretty significant injury early in the game, and they were able to be mentally tough to be able to handle it.
Time for a couple more. As a head coach, what do you say to Lucas with the 2 missed field goals and kind of the momentum swing?
I just told Lucas when he lined up for the last field goal, I said, you're going to make it like you do every day in practice. We practice field goals Tuesdays and Wednesdays every day. He makes them. I said, you're going to make these, and you're probably not going to miss a field goal the rest of the year. So just keep it moving. These things happen, and I do expect, in the same way I tell Gunner, well, I probably didn't handle the interception as well, but you know, as soon as the interception occurred, I said, hey, these things are going to happen. You know, we learn from them. We don't repeat our mistakes. But when it comes to kicking, I mean, he knows his job, and he's going to do a great job at it. Okay, I appreciate all you guys staying. Have a great night.